With the skyline of Manhattan as our backdrop, we are across the East River in the fabled borough of Brooklyn, New York. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Snowhawks of Brooklyn.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage here by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
62 blasters. Let's go. Yes, check two. Ready?
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape? The way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And he's going to have a Rams first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
First down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
First down, Los Angeles.
Yellow, line, set, hut.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll get this off past the 45 to the 47. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3.
Here we go. Here we go. Red.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That's complete to the tight end, Terrence Ferguson. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run, because we envision them in offenses catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
First down.
Red. Here we go. 52 blue, right. Ready.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Set, ready. Red, 38. 6, mega. Green jack. Check, hut.
They'll set up a throw. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Mecole Hardman, his first touchdown on the year. And the Rams get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
7. Snowhawks, nothing. Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
70. Here we go. Start. Viking 18. Go.
And they'll run. It's Ken Walker. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27.
He was tackled at the
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Drew Sanders. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10.
Down. 50, green. Set.
On play action, they'll throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Ready. 33, yellow. Ready.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And it shifts past him. Stopped short of the 25. The second effort couldn't free him. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
10 black. Set.
Out of the gun now on third down. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be from 56 yards out. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
A 56-yard attempt.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Well, that's always a risk on those longer kicks. You have to drive it low to get it there. That opened the door for a better chance for the defense to get a hand on it, and that's just what we saw there.
And even if the odds increase a little bit because it's a longer field goal attempt, it's still difficult to get hands on the football and create a block. Big-time excitement for that unit, getting through and knocking that one away.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Come on, set. 45.
Now a play fake here on first down. And his throw is incomplete. When you look at this defense, this unit, very tough to throw against. Currently second best in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
He is out of bounds inside the 35.
Rams, first down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Let's go.
First down, Rams.
Black. Set.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
The tackle by Garrett.
No gain on the play. It'll be second
No gain
down.
on the play. Second and 10
Here we go.
at the
Set.
33-yard line.
Blue, 32. Ready.
They'll set up to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Ferguson. They get 6. That'll leave them with third and 4.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
22. Set.
Now back to throw. Touchdown! Darius Davis, his second touchdown on the season. And the Rams are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0.
14. Snowhawks, nothing. Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Sticking with Walker on second down. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
Taken down at the 41.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. With that run, double check my math, yes, he has hit 8,000 career rushing yards.
And that's fantastic. That means he's now approaching the top 50 all-time rushers in NFL history. That means he just sped past Terrell Davis, who's in the Hall of Fame. And now he's just got to go ahead and be strong and run hard because he's chasing down Larry Zonka.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 3rd and 3. They'll try for the first with Walker. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4.
Partner, you mind if I take off this headset and put on a coaching headset?
You want to get this running game going?
I want to get this running game going. I'm going down there and saying, gentlemen, we have got to run the football. We've got to get it going right now.
Yeah, to this point in the second quarter, it has been a struggle. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Rams are going offense here with a 1st and 10. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra inch here.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
2nd and 5. The right side going to be caught by Hardman. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
One of the things you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 7.
2nd and 7.
33, yellow. Ready?
He'll look to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
Ready. Ready.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
And got his man complete. And what a big-time play there.
It's a gain of
42 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Walker. Past the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Ken Walker with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Snowhawks are back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Snowhawks 7.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Now he's going to step up and run. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
But that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, LA. A great effort there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Rams go up by 2 touchdowns. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. Now with that, they could elect to take the ball at the 1 if they want.
Yeah, exactly right. They have options here. If they decide now to go for 2 after the penalty, the ball doesn't go to the 2-yard line as normal. They get the penalty, so that's half the distance. You put it at the 1. If they decided they wanted to kick, they would just move the ball from the 15 to the 10, and they would kick it there.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw out wide to Walker. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 22
A good pick up there, a 22.
That's good for a Brooklyn.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. This one goes underneath to Walker. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Leads to 3rd down and 1.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. He'll try to pick it up himself. Shifts by him. Breaks the tackle. Now Allen. Nice little juke. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Here's Walker. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Cougar 19, 19 Lions. 19 tight, 19 go.
Back to throw here. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Elijah Arroyo, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Snowhawks get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Snowhawks 14. Michael Dixon.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
2nd and 6.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. 2nd and 6. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted.
So first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely, and from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Mustang 19, 19, 18.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And it's caught. Touchdown. Kenneth Walker in the final seconds of the first half. And the Snowhawks have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point splits the uprights. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock.
Red, yellow. Field, black. Set.
They'll throw now on the final play. Pass complete there to McCool. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
26-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change.
There he goes, left side. And touchdown! Ken Walker with a milestone. Career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list. And the Snowhawks come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
28, Rams 21.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
That's good for Rams. First down.
Here we go, set.
First and 10 at the 47.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain.
From the 48-yard line, here's a second down and 9.
52 blue. Ready?
Looking to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
And the Rams.
A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Ready?
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 49 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
38. Ready?
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
Here we go. Here we go. Blue 32.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Mecole Hardman, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
The kick is
Point after, right down the middle. And we are all tied at 28.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
First down and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get... He's got a man, complete! And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
At the 45-yard line.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
2nd and 9 from the 44.
18 Rattler, 18 19 Lion.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He completes this to Walker. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Well, it's time to give more credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Mustang 19.
Back to throw. He'll try and do this himself. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 9 yards.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that, what a dangerous throw there back across the field, but it's incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
Ready, ready, take off.
They'll toss this out right to Walker. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Some of the big boppers in the game traditionally have been safeties, and he certainly fits that mold. He lets his pads do his talking.
Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. This ball nearly intercepted. A once-in-a-season chance for the big fella, but he couldn't corral it. 4th down straight ahead. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
That's good for Rams. First down. A gain of 14. And the Rams first down.
Ready.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this third quarter of play. Back now just east of Manhattan in Brooklyn. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 1. And they'll give him another shot here. And the ball is knocked out. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, two incompletion. They're going for more.
They'll look to throw here. That's brought in by Davis over the middle. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Rams first down. A gain of 15. First down, Rams.
Ready?
They'll look to throw again. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And out of bounds right around the 20. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards.
Second and 2.
Ready? Yellow, 43. White. Hey, blue.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Terrence Ferguson from 19 yards away. And the Rams put together a fourth quarter drive to take the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Snowhawks 31.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. 138 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Sticking with Walker on second down. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Panther 60. Panther 60. 18, Rattler. 18. Ready.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Hyatt there to grab it. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
That's another Brooklyn first down.
Get it.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Running right, here's Walker. Sharp there with his feet, gets him a little extra space, and then drop just inside the 20. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
19.
On 3rd down, here's Walker. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Okay,
Here it is, 4th and inches.
60 Bobcat. Tag. Hook. 70 Lions. Chop 60. Chop 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 79 Broncos. Go.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Jackson Smith and Jigba, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Snowhawks answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Important extra point up and through. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Here we go. Red 38. Black Ultra. Hut, hut.
He's back to throw. And that's complete to Davis. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Here's second down.
At the 37-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Derek Hall in there that time to get him to the turf.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
He'll look to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Ernest Jones. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd.
Let's go now.
Now back to throw. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
An 8-yard pickup.
The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And his kick is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Not some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return.
Ready up.
Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Set.
Try to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18.
No timeout. You got to go quick here.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Let's go.
Back to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll just get rid of it.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get to midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
Right. Black. 95. Ready?
Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this nearly intercepted. Probably should have been. Had he caught it, it would have sealed it. Instead, one more chance coming up on 4th down. 4 seconds to go. This is likely it. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down. So the game will continue for at least one more play.
Cannot finish a game on a defensive penalty. That's why they get one more untimed attempt.
Back to throw again. But he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. This one came right down to the wire, and CD, they had that one final chance to try to navigate their way into the end zone, but couldn't get it done to avoid the loss.
Yeah, and how about the defense there? Because while they had one final look at the end zone, the defense made sure they knew what they were doing on the last play, executed it flawlessly, and no flags. Because remember, if there's a defensive penalty, there's one play left in the game that the offense gets. They didn't allow that to happen.
So for Brooklyn, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll get another home date next week as the Patriots will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Rams, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.